Je m'appelle Mila, and welcome to this week's edition of Connaught News Network.
Hello, my name is Colton. Here are our headlines for the week of October 2nd to October 6th.
Well, it is hard to believe we have finished a month of school. Topping the news this week is our CNN team interview with Chat TV.
We're being interviewed by the news, and we were broadcast on Chat News at 5 p.m. last Wednesday. It was a lot of fun.
Last night was our first school council meeting. Here to provide some fundraising highlights is Mr. Johnson with special guest Miss Safran.
Hi, I'm here with Karen Safran, who was part of our school advisory council meeting last night. And through our discussions last night, we talked about fundraising, and I know our school community will be quite happy to know that we're not doing the almonds and the coupon books. We do have a couple of really cool ways to fundraise that really doesn't cost families anything or even the time, but I know the product is called FundScript, and can you tell us more about that, Karen?
Yeah, well, FundScript is actually great because all you do is buy things that you normally would. You buy your groceries or clothes or gifts, anything. You just have to do it with gift cards. You order these gift cards through the FundScript website, and you sign up with a code that's exclusive to Connaught School, and that code means that a percentage of the purchases of those cards will go towards funding the school. So I have some examples.
Sure, that'd be great.
So when you go online, you order cards and then they come in the mail. I ordered some Pizza 73 the other day, and there they are. And with those, there was a special deal that they will give the school 12% back for every purchase you make. So on a $100 card, $100 worth of pizza, the school will get $12. So that's really cool.
So places like, I'm not sure if Superstore is involved.
Yes.
So I'm a big Superstore shopper. So if I said, I'm going to spend $100 a month there for sure. Could I get that coming every month so that I don't have to always go online and then get the card every time? Or
Yeah, that's a great thing to do. So when you sort of make your budget for the month, you say, okay, I'm going to spend $100 a week on Superstore. So you can go to FundScript and put in a recurring order online, and they'll just send you your $100 gift card every week. So you don't have to even think about it. You'll just have those cards and be able to spend them.
For sure. Now I know it sounds a lot different than how families tend to spend. So it's just kind of getting yourself out of that routine that you're used to. But I could imagine if we had 100 families, how much money we could fundraise for a school. I know you said we've been doing it for about 3 years or 2 years, I guess. And you'd mentioned that there's 6 families, but if we and so far with 6 families, how much have we made?
It's about $250,
which is amazing.
and that's only a few families, and they haven't been using it, and there've only been a couple, and they've only ordered a couple of times. The more families we have doing it, the better it will be. Especially I'm thinking when Christmas comes up.
It's a good time.
It'll be a great way if you're, it's good to be in the habit of using the gift cards every week, but who doesn't love gift cards for Christmas?
Yeah.
So.
Especially shopping with your credit card if you do that, or your debit card, but it's a card that you order instead ahead of time. So if we can catch on to that, we're going to see some great fundraising, and I know there's some great projects that the parents are excited about this year. Lots of maybe playground space that they're talking about, outdoor learning environments, and I know adding to our field trips, those experiential chances, the ideas that the kids can come up with, or the teachers can take their kids to. So this is part of it too.
Yeah. The money goes to all the sorts of things that help enhance kids' learning at the school.
Right. So, well, thanks for joining us. I know I still haven't signed online, but I think that once I do that, it'll become a habit to use these cards, and be great to just all of a sudden donate to the school, and you're not even really doing anything.
You're just buying your groceries.
For sure.
There was a letter that came home at the beginning of the year that has the code that you need, but I believe, will you, Tim, put it on the website as well?
So parents are wondering how to get access. We'll put all the information with the code on our website in a news item, And that's where you'll be able to learn a little more about the program and be able to sign up and help our school fundraise by just buying groceries. So thanks for joining us, Karen, and back to the studio.
Goal-setting conferences go on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. and again on Thursday at 3:30. Parents can book their times with their child's teacher or call the office to schedule time. Interviews are 15 minutes.
As well, on Wednesday and Thursday are school pictures. Because we have a large school, we use 2 days. Please check our calendar or ask your child's teacher to see which day your child has photos.
We'll now go over to Kaylee, who will update us on next week's sports.
We are delaying intramurals until after Thanksgiving because of picture days this week. Indoor soccer will begin with Gryffindor playing Hufflepuff. Grade 6 will play on Tuesday and grade 5 will play on Thursday. Grade 4 will play on Friday. Remember to have fun and be a good sport. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Kaylee. We will now go over to Braden and Estelle with what's trending.
Hi Estelle. Technology is changing rapidly these days. For sure, only a few years ago there was a popular handheld game called a Game Boy. Yes, I kind of remember that, but as you see in the video behind us, the toddler doesn't know how to work it. Yes, everything nowadays run with a touch screen, and this toddler is trying to play by touching the screen. It is kind of funny. Check out the full trending video on YouTube. Try searching "Toddler Discovers Game Boy" and you will have a good laugh. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Estelle and Braden. We'll now go over to Eden with the weather for the week.
We had unexpected high temperatures at the end of last week. This week we're not so lucky. Temperatures may reach the low teens, but don't expect it. What you can expect is moisture in the form of rain and even wet snow. Time to get the umbrellas out. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Eden. We hope you enjoyed CNN. That's all for now. Have a great week.
See you next week for another edition of CNN-Connaught News Network.